the left fielder, number 38, Stephen Kwan.
And we're off and rolling in Tampa Bay. Bunting for a hit. And that's just foul. All right, Seggy, let's chat about team names in the GBL. They're a little different than what we're used to.
Well, we don't have a team called the Pinheads in Major League Baseball, that's for sure.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Pinheads is a good one, but don't forget about the Singers, the Whales, and the Lemurs.
Where else in the world can you find a whale squaring off with a lemur? It's just another example of why the GBL rules.
On the ground to third. Tosses to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Curtis Granderson getting ready to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Had it way out front of the slur. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing to slab, Anibal Sanchez. 1 away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Swing and a ball popped up. Dunks one into left. And the go-ahead run is on base.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ian Happ up to hit. Happ in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Quick toss to first. Altuve back safely. The 0-1. And that's ripped for a base hit. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
2 on, 1 out. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. A 3-run shot, and they take the lead. It's 3-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
New pitcher now, Cade Smith.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. Ground ball right side. Slides, but he can't come up with it. 1 out, man at first. Here's C.J. Abrams now. Chris, it's a lot easier to talk about the travel in the GBL instead of actually dealing with it. Some of these road trips, man, they aren't easy.
Yeah, there's a ton of travel in this league, and some folks might argue it's too much. I definitely question it when we're flying nearly 10,000 miles from Lima to Tokyo.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Yeah, the Lima-Tokyo combination, that's pretty rough. That flight eats up more miles than flying from San Francisco to New York, back to San Francisco, and then back to New York.
Thanks. That didn't make me feel any better.
Checks over to first. Back safely. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Oh, he hit him. And that
hit
got him pretty flush.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Hard liner. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind.
Willie McGee, the next to hit. Swing and a slow roller. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Flip to first, ends the inning. Back here in Tampa Bay, top of the second, Victor Martinez digs in now.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Nope, that's inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Got him swinging. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Oh, that's upstairs.
Nope. 2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He can make you pay.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Digging in, Carlos Pena. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The 1-2.
Ball.
Just off the outside edge. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out of the slider, and there's 2 gone. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Kenley Jansen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball. Jansen, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Way out front for strike 2.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, you know, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are. 5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. There's a swing and a drive. Doesn't have enough. And that's a foul ball. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting for the Tigers.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the air, left field. Kwan under it. And there are 2 outs.
Now pitching.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Carlos Estevez.
Now batting for the Tigers, the third baseman, number 8, Ian Happ.
Happ lays off. Trout off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball. Swings over the top of that one.
Then he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. And a base hit right there. And now 2 aboard. So up next, Ben Rice. He had a big 3-run homer in his first trip. He swings and fouls one off. Two on, 2 outs. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Tropicana Field, top half of the 3rd inning, Jack Caglione now at the plate.
Caglione.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Swings through that high fastball. Struck him out swinging. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Back to the top of the order now. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one fouled off. Munoz is just 1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. Got it. And that'll do it.
Well, one of the toughest things for a guy coming.